Om Namah Shivaya, children. Hope all of you are fit and fine at your home. Children, I know you all very much love to celebrate your birthday party. Yes or no? Definitely yes. And also, you like to invite your friends, your relatives to your birthday party, isn't it? Now, I want to show you something. Wow, this is your favorite cake. It is so mouth-watering, no? Suppose it is your birthday and your mom has ordered a cake for you and your friends. When the cake arrives, you open the box and find that it is cut into slices. Let's assume that are 6 slices and you have 5 friends. So, including you, there are 6 people who are going to eat the 6 slices of the cake. Now, how much does each person get? Well, if we divide the entire cake into 6 equal parts, then each person gets 1 by 6 or 1/6 of the cake. In the same way, if you divide a pizza into 8 equal parts, then each part will be represented as 1 by 8 or 1/8, 1 by 6 or 1/6, and 1 by 8 or 1/8. Children, do you know what is it called? Yes, you are right. These are called fractions. So, today we are going to start chapter 2 mathematics, that is fractions and decimals. Let's start with the topic fractions. In this session, we are going to cover the following points: introduction, fractions. Under this, we will discuss proper fraction, improper fraction, and mixed fraction. Then equivalent fractions, comparison of fractions, addition of fractions, and subtraction of fractions. Children, as you know, fractions are important topics in mathematics, and clear understanding is important for various topics. You have learned fractions in earlier classes. The study of fractions included proper, improper, and mixed fractions, as well as their addition and subtraction. We also studied comparison of fractions, equivalent fractions, representation of fraction on the number line, and ordering of fractions. In class 7, we shall learn multiplication and division of fraction. But before that, let us recall all the previous knowledge regarding fraction. So, what is fraction? A fraction is a number that describes a relationship between a part that is represented by the numerator and a whole that is represented by the denominator. The general form of a fraction is fraction is equal to numerator upon denominator. But you should remember denominator should not be equal to 0. If numerator is equal to denominator, then the fraction becomes a whole, that is 1. and this is called unity of fraction. Let us see one example. This is a fraction 3 by 5. The denominator goes at the bottom and shows the total number of parts that the whole unit is divided into. The numerator goes at the top and shows the number of parts in the fraction. And this is the pictorial representation of the fraction 3 by 5. There are some examples of fractions. This circle is shaded by whole part. So you can see the whole part of the circle is shaded. So it is represented as 1. And also we can represent 1 as 1 by 1. In second, the circle is divided into how many parts? 2 equal parts. And one part is shaded part. So the fraction will be 1 by 2. In third, the circle is divided in 4 equal parts. And one part is shaded. So the fraction will be 1 by 4. In the last circle, we can see the circle is divided into how many equal parts? 4 equal parts. And the shaded part is how many? 3. So the fraction will be 3 by 4. So 1 by 1, 1 by 2, 1 by 4 and 3 by 4. These are some examples of fractions. Now let us know about different types of fractions. Fractions are generally divided into 3 main types. What are they? They are proper fractions, improper fractions, and mixed fractions. Let us learn one by one. What is proper fractions? This is the fraction in which numerator is smaller than the denominator. For example, 1 by 2, 3 by 4, 5 by 6, 11 by 20, 21 by 25. These are the examples of proper fractions. In these examples, we can see the numerator such as 1, 3, 5, 11 and 21 all are smaller than the denominator such as 2, 4, 6, 20 and 25. Here, this is the pictorial representation of a proper fraction 5 by 6. Now let's come to the next type, that is improper fraction. What is improper fractions? This is the fraction in which numerator is equal or greater than the denominator. For example, 3 by 2, 7 by 4, 6 by 5, 15 by 11 and 10 by 10. Here, the numerator 3, 7, 6 and 15, all the numerators are greater than the denominator such as 2, 4, 5, 11. In the last fraction, the numerator is equal to the denominator. So these are the examples of improper fractions. This is the pictorial representation of an improper fraction, that is 8 by 6. Now this is the last type of fraction, mixed fraction. What is mixed fraction? Mixed fractions consists of a whole number and a proper fraction. For example, 1 and 1 by 2, 2 and 3 by 4, 5 and 5 by 6. Here 1, 2, 5. What are they? They are whole number. And the proper fractions such as 1 by 2, 3 by 4 and 5 by 6. So these are the examples of mixed fraction. This is the pictorial representation of a mixed fraction, that is 1 and 2 by 6. Apart from that, there are some other types of fractions are there, such as like fraction, unlike fraction, and equivalent fraction. What is like fractions? The like fractions, these are the fractions with the same denominator are called like fractions. The fractions with the same denominator are called as like fractions. For example, 2 by 6, 1 by 6, and 3 by 6. So in these examples, we can clearly see that all the denominators are same or equal. So that is why they are called like fractions. What is unlike fraction? The fractions with different denominators are called as unlike fraction. For example, 1 by 2, 2 by 4, and 3 by 6. Here we can see all the denominators are not same. All the denominators are different. So these are called unlike fractions. What is equivalent fraction? The fractions proportional to each other are called as equivalent fractions. It represents the same amount with different fractions. For example, 1 by 2, 2 by 3, and 3 by 4. These are the examples of equivalent fractions. Now, let us learn how to convert improper fractions to mixed fractions. Here the fraction is given 7 by 3. So 7 by 3 is an improper fraction. And we have to convert 7 by 3 into mixed fraction. How? Let us see. So we will convert the improper fraction to mixed fraction by the steps. Step 1. Set up a division problem and divide 7 by 3. So in first step, we have to divide 7 by 3. So 3 2s are 6. The remainder is 1. So in step 2, the result is 2 with the remainder 1, which is written as 2 and 1 by 3. We can also write it as a formula, that is mixed fraction is equal to quotient and remainder divided by divisor. What is the quotient here? The quotient is 2. What is the remainder here? The remainder is 1. And the divisor is what? 3. So this is the representation of a improper fraction to mixed fraction. Now let us learn how to convert a mixed fraction into an improper fraction. So we have to convert a mixed fraction into an improper fraction by using the formula, that is whole into denominator plus numerator divided by denominator. Let us see one example. Here the mixed fraction is given 1 and 3 by 4. So we have to convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. How? First we will multiply the denominator of the mixed fraction to the whole number and add it to the numerator. How? Let us see. So what is the denominator here? 4. 4 into 1 plus 3 divided by 4 is equal to 4 1s are 4 plus 3 divided by 4, which equals to 4 plus 3 is equal to 7 divided by 4. So now you can easily, how we can easily converted the mixed fraction into an improper fraction, isn't it? So we can easily convert mixed fraction into an improper fraction by applying the formula. What is equivalent fraction? Let us see one example to make it clear. To find an equivalent fraction of a given fraction, you may multiply both the numerator and the denominator of the given fraction by the same number. Here, as we can see, the same number, that is 5, multiplied both the numerator and denominator of the given fraction, that is 3 by 5, and the equivalent fraction we got 15 by 25. In the same way, the same number, that is 25, is multiplied in numerator as well as denominator of the given fraction, that is 1 by 4. And the equivalent fraction we got 25 divided by 100. There is another way to find an equivalent fraction of a given fraction. You may divide both the numerator and the denominator of the given fraction by the same number. In this, we can see the same number, that is 4, is divided in numerator as well as in denominator. In the given fraction, that is 12 by 16, and we got the equivalent fraction as 3 by 4. So the fractions proportional to each other are called equivalent fractions. It represents the same value with different fractions. Now let us learn how to compare fraction. We often come across a situation where we need to compare fractions. There is systematic procedure available for comparing fractions. Comparing fractions with different denominator and numerator. Here, we would be using the technique of equivalent fractions. Then, comparison is so simple. So, here are the steps. Find the LCM of the denominators. Then convert each fraction into equivalent fraction such as denominator is the LCM. Now both the fractions are converted into like fraction, so we can do the comparison easily. Let us check an example to make it clear. Ramesh solved 2 by 7 part of an exercise while Seema solved 4 by 5 of it. Who solved lesser part? Let's solve. In order to find who solved lesser part of the exercise, let us compare 2 by 7 and 4 by 5. So here we can see that the fraction is in which fraction? Which type of fractions are here? Yes, these are the unlike fractions because the denominators are not same. So what to do? First, we have to convert them into like fractions. How we can convert? By the help of LCM. So, we have to find out the LCM of denominator. So, what is the LCM of 7 and 5? LCM of 7 and 5 is how much? 35. So the LCM of 7 and 5 is 35. So to get 35, we have to multiply 7 into 5. So 7 5s are 35, 2 5s are 10. So the equivalent fraction of 2 by 7 is 10 by 35. Similarly, 4 by 5. So 5 7s are 35, 4 7s are 28. So the equivalent fraction of 4 by 5 is 28 by 35. Here we get the same denominator. Now we can easily compare the fraction with same denominator, yes or no? So here, since 10 less than 28, so 10 by 35 is also less than 28 by 35. Thus, the original fraction is 2 by 7 is less than 4 by 5. So who solved lesser part? Yes, Ramesh solved lesser part than Seema. Let us know addition of fractions. If the fraction is in unlike fraction, so first we need to convert the unlike fraction to like fraction by using the LCM of the denominators and convert each fraction into like fraction using the LCM. Let us observe an example for better understanding. Samira purchased 3.5 kg apples and 4 and 3 by 4 kg oranges. What is the total weight of fruits purchased by her? Let's solve. The total weight of the fruits 3 and 1 by 2 plus 4 and 3 by 4. Here both the fractions are in mixed fraction. So we have to convert the mixed fraction to improper fraction. So 2 3s are 6 plus 1, that is 7 by 2 It is 4 4 the 16 plus 3, that is 19 by 4 kg. Now the LCM of 2 and 4 is how much? Yes, it is 4. So the LCM of 2 and 4 is 4. So 2 2s are 4, 7 2s are 14. 14 by 4 plus 4 1s are 4, 19 1s are 19. So 19 by 4 kg. So 14 plus 19 is equal to 33. So 33 by 4 kg. So it is in improper fraction. So we have to convert into mixed fraction. So it is 8 and 1 by 4 kg. So the total weight of the fruits is 8 and 1 by 4 kg. Now let us learn subtraction of fractions. It is same as addition, but only the difference is we have to careful about the sign. In place of plus sign, we have to put minus sign in between the fraction. Let us take an example. Suman studies for 5 and 2 by 3 hours daily. She devotes 2 and 4 by 5 hours of her time for science and mathematics. So how much time does she devote for other subjects? Let's solve. Total time of Suman's study is how much? 5 and 2 by 3 hours. So it is in mixed fraction. We have to convert into improper fraction. That is 5 3 is 15 plus 2, 17 by 3 hours. Time devoted by her for science and mathematics, that is 2 and 4 by 5. So it is also in mixed fraction. We have to convert into improper fraction. That is 2 5s are 10 plus 4, that is 14 by 5 hours. Thus, time devoted by her for other subjects, that is 17 by 3 minus 14 by 5 hours. The LCM of 3 and 5 is how much? 15. So 17, 3 5s are 15, 17 5s are 43. 85. So 5 3s are 15, 14 3s are 42. So 85 minus 42 divided by 15 hours. So 85 minus 42 is how much? 43 divided by 15 hours. So it is in improper fraction. We have to convert into mixed fraction, that is 2 and 13 by 15 hours. So how much time does she devote for other subject? She devotes for other subjects 2 and 13 by 15 hours. Children, let us recollect what we learned today. A fraction is a number that describes a relationship between a part that is represented by the numerator and a whole that is represented by the denominator. A proper fraction has a numerator that is less than the denominator. An improper fraction has a numerator that is equal or greater than the denominator. Mixed fraction is a combination of a whole number and a proper fraction. Each proper or improper fraction has many equivalent fractions. To find an equivalent fraction, of a given fraction, we may multiply or divide both the numerator and the denominator of the given fraction by the same number. Now, based on the topic, there are some activities for you. Children, complete exercise 2.1 from question number 1 to question number 8 from page number 31 and 32 in your mathematics notebook. Thank you, children. Again, we will meet in our next session, and that session we will discuss the multiplication of fraction. Thank you all. Bye bye.